Napoleon, these kind of architects. You know, listen, the Patriots 11 years ago got a first-rounder for Deion Branch. They got Wes Welker for a second-rounder. They got Matt Castle. They gave Matt Castle up and got a second-round pick. They got a first-rounder for Richard Seymour, who was an old defensive lineman. They drafted Nate Solder, who's still their starting left tackle. I mean, they have worked everybody in this league. They always get value. They're not perfect, but they have worked people. And they give Jimmy Garoppolo and Jacoby Brissett away in the last couple months. They just give them away with a 40-year-old quarterback. Why do you think they drafted him? Why do you think they groomed Brissett? Why do you think they groomed Garoppolo? And then in a month, they give them both away. Come on now. With a 40-year-old Brady, that is so not Belichick. That the owner chose Brady over Belichick. It ticked off Belichick, and he said, all right. And he got rid of the future stars of the franchise. He just got rid of them. And he knew Garoppolo was great. That's why John Lynch comes on my show yesterday and goes, oh, yeah, the New England guys are like, oh, you're getting an unbelievable player. And that's why Albert Breer came on the show yesterday and went, oh, yeah, nobody's surprised. He's unbelievable. And you just gave him away to San Francisco? It doesn't make any sense. Listen, they're going to play Jacksonville this weekend, and Jacksonville's fantastic. Go watch Garoppolo against Jacksonville. I mean, they've won 3 straight games with this kid. They'll be viable against Jacksonville, one of the top 5-6 teams in this league. Overnight, this team could win games for 3 years. Garoppolo is a star, and they gave him away. They spent, you're going to tell me, you draft him in the second round. You spent 4 years grooming this kid, giving him every secret. Then you just give him away for a second-round pick, that's it? Then you give away Jacoby Brissett for a bust wide receiver? That's not New England. Again, smart people don't suddenly get dumb. It doesn't work that way. Okay, and dumb people don't get really smart. You know, there's a reason for everything. And I just think this is a very telling thing. I think Bob Kraft made a big mistake by choosing his affection for Brady and his friendship for Brady over Belichick. And Belichick said, to hell with you. I'm going to get rid of the future. And when I go to Jupiter, Florida and play golf and have a heck of a living, you're going to see you chose the wrong guy. Because I got news for you. If Brady's going to be 41 next year, all you have to do is modicum of homework. Tom Brady in the last 6 years, including this year, is not the same quarterback after his 12th game. Just do your homework. You don't think Belichick's done that homework? You don't think Bill Belichick knows what I know? You don't think Bill Belichick has been looking at Brady's aging process post-game 12 every year? Of course he has. One of the big breaks Brady got last year was Deflategate. Didn't have to play the first month, though he was healthier at the end of the year. I just think it's a real thing. Here's the other thing yesterday. I got a little bit of pushback on this. When I said LeVar Ball's coming out with this, LeVar Ball has suggested he's going to take his kids out of UCLA, going to play in Lithuania. And really, all kids out there, you shouldn't go to Duke or Kentucky or Carolina or Michigan State or Arizona or UCLA and all these great college coaches and all these programs. You shouldn't go there. No, they're holding you hostage. LeVar's like, hostage. What you should really do is pull your kid out of an amazing university like UCLA and go send him to a rural town in Lithuania. And I'm going to create, said LeVar Ball, I'm going to create this academy, which makes no financial sense, so guys can come for a year or two and learn from me, LeVar Ball, and we'll pay them like $3,000 a month. Think about that, $3,000 a month, instead of going to Mike Krzyzewski. Really. And people said, Colin, you do not get it. No, you don't. Please don't have kids. Really, please don't. You'd be a lousy parent. If you don't think going to an American university for a year or two pays off, then look at all the head cases in the NBA that have underachieved. They're all guys that should have stayed in college longer. The Golden State Warriors are full of guys, Steph, Clay, Draymond, that actually went to college for multiple years. And so did CP3 and Harden. So did Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butler. You look around this league, the head cases like Melo, one and done. Boogie Cousins, one and done. Underachiever John Wall, one and done. Maturity, time would have done those guys great favors. This rush to get out of college is ridiculous. You don't think there's value in going to UCLA and hanging out with that student body, going to class, sacrificing, being part of a team? You think $3,000 with LeVar Ball is a better option? Then don't have kids. You got to be out of your gourd. You don't think going to Mike Krzyzewski and Tom Izzo and going to these amazing universities, Kansas, the heart of basketball, there's no value in that? No value in Jim Boeheim, Calipari? No value? You got to go to rural Lithuania? Hang out with goats? Blazing 5 next, The Herd.